Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Salette's broadcast. This afternoon's game, the Salette Lions will be playing in the Mary Sur second annual Mary Sur Tournament. The Lions will be facing off against Neoga Indians. And this game is started off by Neoga hitting a three. Lions have the ball. I would like to give first, we do apologize in advance if there are any technical difficulties. We have a very small crew here, and it's a brand new crew. We had to kind of figure out what to do last night and this morning, so I would like to apologize in advance. We hope there's nothing, but if there is, we'll try to fix it as soon as possible. Eamon Martin with the ball on the right wing, off the hands of Blaze Aronia. He'll recover it, though. Gus Blood has it, looking for something. Nice swing over his right, rebounded. Blaze Aronia picked up by Neoga, and now number 14, Brady Reynolds with the ball. Tipped by Matthew Romero, recovered by Reynolds, and gets it over to number 12. James Bullock, however, Neoga will be called for 10 seconds, and it will be Lions ball. Matthew Romero passes it, easily picked off by Neoga. That's number 34, Caden Will. Reynolds with the ball, fake pass, and he'll get it over to Bullock. Bullock back over to Reynolds. And that's tipped by Blaze Aronia after Richards drives into the basket. Nice defensive play there by Blaze Aronia. Coming in with the starting lineup for the Lions, we got Blaze Laronia, number 5. He's guarding 14 Reynolds right now. Gus Blood, number 3. Matthew Romero, number 24. Number 11's Eamon Martin. And we have Charles Prather out there at number 22. And for the Neoga Indians, we got James Bullock at number 12. Brady Reynolds, number 14. Number 34, Caden Will. 22, I believe, is that 23? Excuse me, 23 is Trey Shin. And last is number 30, Quentin Richards. Reynolds with the ball, gets it over to Richards. Baseline, nice defense there by Eamon and Charles Prather. Back to the top of the key, over to 34. Caden Will driving to the basket. Reynolds passing to 23. He puts it up, no good. Nice rebound there by Charles Prather. Matthew Romero taking point for tonight's game, this afternoon's game. Charles Prather gets to Eamon Martin, drives baseline, drives to the middle, throws up a shot, no good. And that's rebounded by Reynolds. Blaze Aronia shoots up on defense. Back to guard 34, 23. Shoots the ball, no good. Rebounded by Augustin Blood. Matthew Romero gets the ball to Eamon Martin. Now Blaze Aronia with it. Matt fakes the shot. Eamon Martin with it. Drives to the middle, comes back out. Charles Prather trying to set him a screen. Nothing happened there. Matthew now with the ball. Gus Blood looking for something. Gets Matthew, keeps it. Blaze Aronia, top of the key, takes the three, no good. And that's Reynolds again with the rebound for Neoga. Eamon picking up Reynolds at the top, Baseline drive by Neoga. Jump shot by number 23, Trey Shin. That's good for 2. 8-0. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Blaze Laronia tightly guarded. Gets it over to Eamon Martin. Eamon Martin into the post to Charles Prather. Charles Prather drives, has nowhere to go. Eamon Martin, quick dribble, takes a shot, and that's good for 2. Nice setup there by Charles and Eamon. Putting the Lions on the board for the first time this game. Reynolds gets it to the corner, swings it all the way over to the top. Neoga takes the shot, no good. Charles Prather with the rebound. Eamon Martin bringing it up the court. Eamon taking point, gets it over to Matthew Romero. Back to Eamon Martin. Gets it to the post, into Blaise Lorena. Back to Eamon Martin, nice pass to Charles Prather. Eamon Martin drives baseline and throws up. He'll be fouled, and he'll be going to the free throw line for 2. And Eamon Martin, a fantastic free throw shooter. His last game against Georgetown Ridge Farm, which the Lions came out on top. Eamon Martin was stellar at the free throw line. I believe he made 9 free throws that game. And he'll sink his first one this afternoon. The Lions do not have their crazies this afternoon. A lot of students are off for Thanksgiving break. The basketball team and the crew stayed behind to play in this tournament. And Fitzpatrick came into the game. He came in for Blaise Lorena. And nice pass down into the post for 2 for Neoga. That was scored by Quentin Richards. Fitzpatrick drives, gets his defender off balance, but he has nothing, so he'll get it out to Matthew Romero. Romero and Fitzpatrick passing it back and forth, trying to find something. Gets Eamon open. He drives baseline, tipped. Charles Prather grabs for the ball, and there will be a jump ball called. Eamon Martin, the ball will be the Lions. Eamon Martin inbounds it. Nice pass to Matthew Romero. He'll throw it up. That's good for 2, except, and no, he'll be fouled on the shot, so he's going to the free throw line, making it a 3-possession, possibly a 3-possession play. Nice play there by Matthew Romero. Took the shot off balance. He had nice control with his hands and was able to put the ball into the basket for 2. His shot is no good. However, looks like there was a lane violation on Neoga. I didn't see the exact player, but Matthew Romero will be taking a second shot. That happened last game. Exact same thing happened. Eamon Martin shot the ball. He missed it, but there was a lane violation, so he was able to take another shot. And just like that game, Matthew Romero sinks his free throw, bringing the score 10-7. The Neoga Indians up. Into the post, drives, Charles Prather there. However, that'll be good for 2. Fitzpatrick taking the ball up the court. Trying to find something, backs it out to Matthew Romero. Fitzpatrick gets it over to Chuck. He was tipped, but Lions recover it. Short pass, Eamon Fitz with it. Takes the 3, and that's no good. Rebound, Quentin Richards and Reynolds with the ball. Matthew tightly guarding him. Reynolds gets it to the wing. Spin move, fakes it, Euro step, no good. Rebound, Indians. And Charles Prather falls, and he'll take the charge. Nice defensive sequence there by the Lions. Coming up in a turnover from Charles Prather's charge. Two players sub in for the Indians. Fitzpatrick gets to Eamon Martin. Eamon Martin makes his defender fall over. No foul there. It's a nice play there by Eamon. Makes his defender trip again. However, his pass is picked off. And might have almost a travel there. He'll get the shot up, and that's no good. Bringing the score 12-7. End of the first quarter. Lions are trailing by 5. Neoga came off with 2 good, strong threes. The Lions have not been able to recover from that since then. But we're going to have to see what they can do in this second quarter to even out the score and hopefully take the lead. I hope all those back at home listening had a wonderful Thanksgiving last night, or yesterday, excuse me. At La Salette, we had a football game. However, the team that I was on unfortunately lost. It was Father Carlisle's team, and Father Carlisle had to step off the field, and ever since he did that, we lost the game. But we were the underdogs of that football game yesterday, so it was okay. But hopefully, the Lions can pull off a win tonight. Which I don't know why I keep saying tonight, it's afternoon, but hopefully they can pull off a win this afternoon. It will be Neoga's ball. Reynolds back in the game. Picked up by Matthew Romero. In the corner. Tipped by Fitzpatrick. Ball flying around everywhere. Eamon Martin tips it to Fitzpatrick. The ball kind of flying all over the place there. Lions will come up with it. Nice strong start for the second quarter. Matthew Romero gets it into the post, high post to Charles Prather. Back to Matthew. Fakes the shot. Picks up a dribble over to Fitzpatrick. Slows down the offense. Has Matthew open. He's open for the 3. Doesn't take it. Dribbles left. Charles Prather. Dribble. Nice left-handed hook. In for 2. Nice shot there by Charles Prather. Neoga has a man in the high post, so Gus Blood has to play up to guard him. And the ball is passed a little bit too far, and it's out of bounds. Lions ball. Quentin Richards comes back into the game. He comes in for Caden Will. Fitzpatrick with the ball is kicked by Reynolds, and it will stay with the Lions. Eamon Martin inbounding the ball for the Lions. Eamon Martin gets the ball, and it's intercepted. However, the Lions will recover it, and Matthew Romero will step out of bounds, so that's another turnover for the Lions. Nice defense by Matthew. Reynolds gets past him. Intercepted by Fitzpatrick. Falls right into his arms. He slows it down. Gets it to Matthew Romero, excuse me. Matthew drives right. Baseline. Chucks up a shot. No good. The Indians rebound it. And Reynolds takes it past the 10-second line. Fitzpatrick, nice defense. Indians will get past Lions defense. However, missed shot. Fitzpatrick picks up the ball. The Lions have a couple fans now cheering for their team on the court. Timeout called by Coach Spezia. The Lions offense kind of stalled out there. I'd like to give a quick thank you to Nathan Weiner. He's our producer tonight, or I'm sorry, this afternoon. And John Mawini, he's our cameraman. Lions come out of this timeout with the ball. Hopefully they can figure something out and get a couple points up on the board. Down by 3 currently. Fitz drives high post into Charles Prather. Nice post move there, but his shot's no good. Reynolds gets the pass off. Back to Reynolds. Almost takes a 3 over to the corner. Shot is no good. Matthew Romero with the rebound. Gus Blood wasn't able to come up with it. Eamon Martin with it in the corner. Fitzpatrick now with it. Gets it back to Eamon Martin. The Lions deep offense right now really needs to get something going. They're fighting a zone defense. Fitzpatrick, top of the key, gets it to Charles Prather. Fakes the shot, back to Fitzpatrick. Matthew Romero now with it. Back to Fitzpatrick. I don't think Gus into Charles Prather. Crazy shot there by Charles Prather, and that's in for 2. Bringing the score 11-12 with just less than 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Reynolds drives, gets it over to open man at the wing, doesn't take the shot. Indians just passing it around, he finds Reynolds, open for 3, no good. Ball tipped out of the hands of Charles Prather, and it will be going the Lions' direction. I thought it was out on Charles Prather, but it looked like Richards tipped it out of his hand. Braden Letteral, sorry if I pronounced that last name wrong, but he came into the game for the Indians. And now Fitzpatrick trying to move something with this offense. It's been moving slowly but steadily. Gets it to Eamon Martin, almost picked off, but he recovers it. Now Gus Blood, he has it. Nice pass over to Matthew Romero, kind of an awkward pass, but gets it off. Matthew drives left, gets it down to Gus Blood. Left, what a beautiful right-handed hook by Gus Blood. And that shot is going to give the Lions the lead for the first time in this ball game. Reynolds gets the pass off. He's ball's now in the corner, drives baseline. Defensive mistake there by Charles Prather, and that results in 2 points. Lions ball. Fitzpatrick gets it over to Matthew Romero. Matthew drives to the post. What a nice layup there by Matthew Romero. The Lions, a lot of their points this game has been driving to the basket, putting the ball up and for a layup, which is nice because, I mean, even professional basketball players, their shooting percentages are not that high. And so when you want a guaranteed point, you can go in for a layup. And Reynolds is going to draw the foul from Charles Prather. He was looking to take another charge, but his feet weren't quite planted. That's the Lions' first foul. And I'm sorry, that foul was on Gustin Blood. First shot is good. That ties the game up. Second shot is good. Indians take the lead. Fitzpatrick gets the screen from Matthew, tries to work off of it, but takes it back out. Aiming in the corner with it. Gets it to William Fitzpatrick. To the high post to Charles Prather. Ball swatted away, recovered by Gus Blood. Gets it to Matthew Romero, wide open for the three. Takes the shot, no good. Rebounded by Gus Blood. It's blocked, rebound, another by Charles Prather. He goes up for the two, and he's fouled. That's the Indians' fourth foul. He was on number 30, Quentin Richards. That's his second. And as I said, the team's fourth foul. Charles Prather knocks down his first free throw. And Quentin is subbed out of the game. And coming in for him is Brian Hennessy. Charles Prather knocks down his second one. And I don't know what. And it looked like there was a lane violation on Matthew Romero, I think. I didn't quite see who it was on, but lane violation results in no point counting for that last free throw. So the game is tied up 16-16 with just under 2 minutes left in the first half. Almost intercepted by Fitzpatrick. Reynolds will take the shot, no good. Nice rebound by Eamon Martin. And now William Fitzpatrick slows down the pace. Charles Prather was subbed out of the game for Blaze Laronia. Eamon with it. Tipped off by Reynolds, and he'll put it up for two. There's going to be a foul on the court, and the basket's good, and Reynolds is going to the free throw line for the second time this game. That foul's on Fitzpatrick. It's a sloppy foul. Team's second. And Charles Prather is subbed into the game for Eamon Martin. That shot's good. Bringing the score 16-19. Indians up. Matthew Romero gets the ball to Fitzpatrick. Takes past the 10-second line. Fitzpatrick trying to find something. Gets it to Eamon Martin at the top of the key. Over to Charles Prather. Gus Blood with it. Jumper from the free throw line. No good. Nice rebound by Gus himself. And puts it in for two. Gus Blood with the shot. Missed it. Rebounds. Puts it in for two. Reynolds drives left. Tipped by Fitzpatrick. Nice play there. 40 seconds left in the first half. Into the paint, back to Reynolds. He'll take the three. That's no good. Charles Prather, the ball's tipped, and it goes off someone's foot. And it goes off of Charles Prather's foot. Quentin Richard comes into the game, came in a little bit too early before the refs called him in. But he's able to come into the game now. Reynolds inbounding the pass. Tipped by Eamon Martin and almost stolen. However, Richard recovers it, takes the jumper, and he'll miss it. Rebounded by the Indians. Dribble move into the post, and that's good for two. 21-18. Timeout called by the Indians. It's just a 30-second timeout. The Lions, they were keeping in there. They had tied the game up. A few sloppy plays has made it a 4-point game. Sorry, excuse me, a 3-point game. Nope, it is a 4-point game. I am sorry. And Matthew Romero is subbed out of the game. Amy Martin's back in. "11 seconds ticking on the clock. One more shot left. Fitzpatrick drives in, loses control of the ball, where the ball will stay with the Lions. 6 seconds left in the first half. The Lions need to move quickly on this play. No one's open. Gets it to Blazeronia. Blazeronia takes the three. Oh, that's no good. Rebounded by the Indians. Reynolds with it. 1 second left, takes the shot. That's no good. And that will end the first half of this ball game. The score 21-18. Lions are down. Please come back in about 10 minutes to finish this game off. I'm Michael McCall, and until the second half, thank you very much. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this afternoon's basketball game. The Lions are facing off against the Neoga Indians. Excuse me. The score right now is 21-18. Beginning of the second half. Lions ball. Lions struggled at the beginning of the game, but now kind of picked up their pace. And they're looking for something. Nice post work there by Charles, fighting it. Nice footwork, gets inside. However, his shot is no good. Over in the corner. All the way across the other end. Reynolds with the shot, and that's no good. Rebounded by the Indians. No good again. I don't know where the Lions postmen are, but that's 3 offensive rebounds, and that results in another 2 points for the Indians. The Lions really got to work on their post defense. They also really got to, watch the skip pass. The Indians have been using that a lot this game. Amy Martin drives to the basket, gets it back out. Fitzpatrick now with it. Now Matthew with it, fakes the shot, drives over to Fitzpatrick. Excuse me, Matthew Romero drove just a second ago. Now Charles Prather, top of the key. Pass to Eamon Martin, off his foot. He recovers it. Back over to Fitzpatrick. Trying to find an opening in the Indians' defense, but they haven't found anything yet. Eamon Martin gets it to Fitzpatrick. He's open for the 3. He takes it. That's no good. Gus rebound. Nice rebound. But it's stripped from him, and it's going the other way. Reynolds taking it up. Gets it to James Bullock. Now back to Reynolds. Reynolds picks up his dribble. And now Bullock with it. Into the high post. Now over to Richards. Back to the high post. Over to the corner to Reynolds. Got to watch that skip pass. Now to the low post. And he puts it up 4-2. And that's Trey Sheehan for the Indians. Lions slipping away. They really need to find something this possession. Gus Blood with it in the high post. Back over to Matthew Romero. Gets it over. Eamon Martin in the corner. Fitzpatrick now with it. Lions offense is a little confused there, trying to find something. Fitzpatrick's called for a 5-second violation, and that results in a turnover. Reynolds gets it to James Bullock. Almost traveled there, and Fitzpatrick's going to be called for the foul. That's his second, team's first of the half. Now, coming in is Daniel Duggan, number 12. Georgetown Ridge Farm game. Daniel came in on fire. He hit a shot and then came off on the other side of the court with a nice defensive play. So hopefully we can see some action from him this afternoon. He gets the ball, wing, gets it back to Matthew. Into Gus Blood, over to Charles Prather. Charles Prather gets to Eamon Martin, tries to find something. He goes up, and that's a charge on Eamon Martin. Reynolds calls the charge. That's Eamon's first, team's second. Lions really struggling on offense right now. They're trying to break this zone. Reynolds open for 3, and now he finally hits one, taking the lead to 10 points, 28-18. Lions down. Matthew gets it past the 10-second line. Eamon Martin with it in the corner, gets it to Daniel Duggan. Has Gus open, passed a little bit too late. Gus loses control of it. Stolen by Richards. Puts it up for 2. Matthew tries to get something. However, that's good for 2. Coach Spezia calls a timeout. Try to figure something out. Lions came off strong in the second half, but they slowly started to dwindle down. And they're losing right now by 12. But In our last game, the Lions were also down significantly, but they found some way to come back, and they slowly scraped at the score until finally coming up with the win by 4 points. Daniel Duggan will remain in the game. Fitzpatrick and Blaze Laronia are gonna be staying on the bench. Hopefully we can see a little bit more action of them this afternoon. And now Matthew spearheading this offense. Gets it to Eamon Martin. A little more energy from the Lions right now. Nice left-handed hook by Charles Prather. A little bit too hard off the backboard. Indians will come up with the rebounds. The Lions need to get a stop here on defense to get the momentum swung in their direction a little bit. To the corner, he's open for the three, doesn't take it. Almost picked off by Gus. However, that's going to be 2 points for the Indians by Trey Sheehan. Risky move there by Gus, and it did not end well, and a bad pass by Matthew Romero. Miscommunication. Duggan is not looking. And that's another turnover for the Lions. Matthew picking up Reynolds, staying on him. Nice defense by Eamon. There's a travel called on the Indians. That's the first good call for the Lions this half. We really have to do something with this. We've got to score on this possession to shorten down this lead of the Indians. Charles Prather, nice pass to Eamon Martin. Almost fouled. He puts it up for two. That's exactly what the Lions needed. Brings the score 20-32. Shot for the Indians, and that's good. Braden Luttrell, he'll hit his first three of the night, or excuse me, of the afternoon. Now Gus with it, gets it to Eamon Martin. Has Matthew open, doesn't give it to him. And Eamon Martin's fouled. Clock stops, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Eamon Martin gets it into Daniel Duggan. Now Matthew, top of the key. Back to Eamon Martin. Daniel Duggan finds Matthew on the wing. Drives, gets it in Charles Prather. Nice post move there by Charles Prather, and he'll put it in for two, shortening the lead 22-35. Indian stripped by Eamon Martin. Fast break. Euro step, puts it in for two, and he's called, or excuse me, the Indians are called for the M1, and Eamon Martin's going to the free throw line for one. Eamon Martin trying to grab whatever he can in the second half. Great play there. He's had 4 of the last 6 points in this half. Chipping away slowly with the Indians' lead. And that free throw's no good. Rebounded by Eamon Martin. Tipped by Charles Prather. And 21 White. That's, I believe, Braden Luttrell, excuse me, and that'll be the Lions' ball. That's Indians' third foul. I did not quite see what happened there, but it's a turnover, and it's Indians ball. 5-second violation, our producer's telling me. Matthew tightly guarding Reynolds. Now Braden with it at the top of the key. Again, picked up by Romero. In the corner, Reynolds drives baseline, swings it out. That's what we're scared of, and they take the three, no good. Charles Prather comes up with the rebound. We have to be watching out for those skip passes. The Indians haven't been necessarily a great shooting team this game, but we still cannot afford to lose against the three. And Eamon Martin comes out with another big shot, putting 3 points on the board for the Lions, shortening the lead even more. Lions need a defensive stop here, keep their momentum. Drives baseline, nice block by Matthew Romero. Lions bringing the energy right now, trying to keep the momentum on their side of the court. Nice tip away by Eamon Martin. It's recovered by Braden. Back to the corner. Three's no good. Rebounded by number 23, Trey Sheehan, and that's good for two. 37-27, 12 seconds left. Matthew will get the screen. Nice pass to Daniel Duggan. However, he'll travel before getting the shot up. And that's another turnover for the Lions. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Reynolds trying to find something, drives right to the corner, takes the shot. No good. I thought there might have been a foul on the Lions, but nothing's called, so the Lions will go into the fourth quarter down by 10. No one's really in foul trouble for either teams. The Indians have 3 fouls, the Lions have 2. The Lions really need to just lock up on their defense. You know, they've been all right down to the post. I mean, the Indians have been getting a couple hook shots, but the Lions really need to watch out for that skip pass where Neoga will throw the ball across the court, get it to their players, and they're either shooting or they're forcing the Lions defense to shift and then leaves an open man down somewhere near the post, and that's how they're getting their shots. Looks like Blaze Laronia is coming into the game for Gustin Blood. Hopefully we can use some of his defense. Again, I hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving yesterday. Had a lot of delicious food. I hope everyone did. It will be the Indians' ball to start off the fourth quarter. And Brady Reynolds, he's not in the game. Little miscommunication by the Lions. Daniel Duggan didn't realize he was supposed to be in the game, but he quickly gets on the court, and the fourth quarter starts off. Tipped away by Eamon Martin. However, it goes out of bounds, so the ball will stay with the Indians. Sheehan gets it in to the corner. Eamon Martin, he drives baseline, rebounded by Eamon Martin. Eamon Martin picking up the pace, gets down to the other end of the court. He's gonna bring it back out. Keeps the ball himself. Lions resetting their offense, gonna try to get something. Daniel Duggan gets it into Charles Prather. Charles drives, loses control of it, but regains it. Fitzpatrick, quick pass to Eamon Martin. Eamon wants to take the three, doesn't. Daniel Duggan now with it. Now to Fitzpatrick, now back to Eamon Martin. And that ball's tipped. And Eamon Martin's gonna be called for the foul over the top. That's the team's third, Eamon's second. Matthew Romero getting ready to come into the game. He's coming in for Daniel Duggan. And Reynolds is back in the game. Richards dumps it off to Reynolds. Drives right. Sheehan with it. Into the post to Richards. Pass back to Richards. Spin move. Throws it up. And that's no good. Rebounded by Eamon Morton. Lions definitely need to score on this possession, but they also need to score quick. 6 minutes, 30 seconds. 10-point deficit. Blaze Laronia with the ball. Takes the jumper. That's good. What a beautiful shot there by Mr. Blaze Laronia. Reynolds takes it past the 10-second line. Richards with it. Indians taking their time, no hurry at all. And the Indians respond. Brian Hennessy with the floater, keeping their lead at 10 points. Eamon Martin drives baseline, puts it up for 2, and that's good. The Lions answered what they need to keep a strong defense. Richard drives, almost tipped by Fitz. Reynolds keeps it in the corner now. Is Hennessy, and now Sheehan with it. And he steps past the 10-second line. Excuse me. It looked like he stepped over the 10-second line, but they're calling a foul on Matthew Romero. Might have pushed him there. Reynolds with it. Matthew tries to poke it out, just is not successful. Reynolds keeping it, ticking down the clock, 5 minutes, 11 seconds left. Reynolds drives, gets it out. Indians just taking this slowly, trying to stall off the clock. Reynolds finally goes for the shot, and that's successful for 2. Fitzpatrick gets it to Matthew Romero in the corner. Ball's tipped away. Reynolds comes up with it. Now Richards gets it back to Reynolds. Back to Richards. Reynolds and Richards just pass it back and forth. Reynolds finally finds an opening, gets in. And there's a blocking foul by Charles Prather. He wanted the charge. Refs don't call it. Team's 5th foul. Charles Prather's first personal foul. And Reynolds is now at the free throw line, shooting 2. First one is good. Excuse me, he's shooting 1. I believe he made his shot. Timeout called by Coach Spezia. 4 minutes, 11 seconds left in this ball game. 44-31, Lions down. Gotta find something. They gotta move quickly. The Lions' offense has been moving very slowly this game. In the beginning, they were able to keep up with the Indians, you know, keeping defense tight, not letting the Indians score, and then slowly putting points back on the board. But now their offense is kind of stalled out a little bit, and they're finding it harder and harder to put the ball in the basket. It'll be the Lions ball. Eamon Martin inbounding it. Matthew Romero picks up his dribble, and he travels. Ball going the other way, and that is not what the Lions need right now. The Lions really need to focus on correcting all these small mistakes they had in this game. A lot of turnovers for the Lions. Eamon Martin tips it, and he recovers it. Matthew Romero kind of running over number 21 for the Indians. Now no fouls called, and the Lions will keep it. Nice play there by Eamon Martin. Nice hustle. Plays Saronia. Gets it to Matthew Romero. Matthew wide open for three, and he'll sink it. Matthew Romero coming off of a mistake earlier, comes right back down the court, drops a three, bringing the lead only back down to 10. Crazy shot at Indians. Nice tip by Eamon Martin. Nice look by Blaze Livronia, except Chuck is not able to keep his feet, and he is called for the travel. 3 minutes, 16 seconds left. The Indians are going to take their time. Blaze Livronia is going to pick Reynolds up at half. Ball gets past Blaze Livronia and back in the hands of Reynolds. Into the corner, takes the three, no good, rebounded by Charles Prather. Now Matthew Romero, nice fast pass to Blaze Livronia, except it's a little behind him. That's another turnover for the Lions. Picks up his dribble. Eamon Martin tips the ball out, and he comes out with it, and he steps out of bounds. Ball's going to stay with the Indians. Gets it into the post, puts it up. Charles Prather keeps his hands up, doesn't foul, and shot's no good. Lions ball. 44-34, Matthew drives in, comes back out, gets it to Blaze Livronia. Risky pass to Eamon Martin, but Eamon gets it. Drives in, puts it up for two, ball tipped from behind, no good. Gus Blood fighting for it. Ball goes off of Gus, and it's going the other way. Lions struggling to put the ball in the basket this second half. Got to find something. Just under 2 minutes left, down by 10. Reynolds with it. Drives. And ball's now back out. In the corner, drives baseline. Tipped ball. Gus Blood dives on the floor for it. Rips it away. And looks like Indians reached over, or I didn't quite see who it was. It looked like it was number 21, Braden, reached over Gus. And the ball's gonna go to the Lions. Nice hustle there by Gus Blood. Minute 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Coach Spezia calls a timeout, wasn't too happy with what the Lions offense was doing. Lions come out of the timeout. Matthew Romero gets it to Eamon Martin for the three, and he cashes it. 37-44. Shortening the lead even more. Richards, nice pass over the head. No good shot. Richards with the rebound. Spins around, puts it in for two. Timeout called by the Neoga Indians. In the tournament, I believe the Lions will be playing at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. However, please check the website. Excuse me, it looks like it's at 12:30 p.m. Georgetown Ridge Farm will be playing against La Salette. And then later that evening at 3:30, La Salette will be playing Cissna Park. La Salette has already played Georgetown this La Salette has already played Georgetown Ridge Farm this year. They just played them last week. They beat them by 4 points. It's a big rivalry, and we're already playing them again. So please tune in to watch those games tomorrow afternoon, again at 12:30 and at 3:30. .40 seconds left in this ball game. Eamon Martin takes the three. That's no good. Charles Prather with the rebound. Puts it in for two, 39-46. Reynolds, lost that, bringing up the defense. Reynolds passing the ball around. And he's pushed over by Eamon Martin. Team's sixth foul, Eamon's third foul. 12 seconds left in the ball game. Eamon Martin plucks the ball out from behind Reynolds. Nice play there. He's not able to recover it, but it stops the clock with 7 seconds left. Clock ticking. And that's gonna be the game. La Salette is not able to win this one, 39-46. Their first game in the Mary Sur Memorial Tournament. They'll be playing again tomorrow, as I just said, at 12:30. So please tune in and come watch that game tomorrow. I'm Michael McCall. Our producer is Nathan Weiner, cameraman John Winnie, and thank you for listening.